I want to show you how you can be able to import data into your Excel. I've got this data which is in a text file format. Okay, this is my data and it's separated by comma and semicolons. So if I want to upload this data into my Excel, what do I do? So I go to my Excel, under the data tab, I go to get external data. Under external data, I go from text because we're getting it from a text file. If we're getting it probably from other sources, we can be able to select. Then we come to text file, click on it, then it opens up our folder and we are able to go and look for where the data is. For instance, this is the one. I click on it. When I click on the file, it is picked and I click on import. When I import my data, I'll have a dialog box that will pop up. Now this data is I have a choice to select whether it's going to be delimited by special characters or it has got a fixed width separation. Okay, so now my data, if I look at it, has got some delimitations which are commas and semicolons. So this is where the data is being previewed. So after that, I say next. When I say next, it is asking me how is your data delimited or separated. So if you look at my data, it has got some colonies there, comma and colonies. So I have to also state that okay, it has got some semicolons. When I click on that, you'll see that it has been separated in such a way. If I say also it has got commas, are you seeing that there are commas on the first names? It will be also, it will remove those commas because it will take them as a separation. Okay, so from there now, if there are no spacing, I can remove spacing. Then you see that the executive which was outside is now already in the same folder. Okay, I can check on how my data is looking like by scrolling down. If I see that it's okay, then I can be able to go forward and say next. Okay, then I can click on finish. When I click on finish, it is asking me where do I want my data to start from. So it's in this sheet, so I just say okay. So my data has been picked up. So what you are seeing here is the first names, the second names, or whichever, or if it's the vice versa. Then here you've got the dates. Here you've got what you were the amount. I think that's the amount, the payment, the admin, and the intern. All right. So this is what you do to import data. When you have imported data like this, now you can go ahead and start analyzing the data. Okay, so now I want just us to look at some of the inconsistencies in the data. If you look at the date, some of the dates are appearing just as numbers. Okay, so because they are appearing as just as numbers, what is happening that when you're analyzing this data, it won't have consistency in analyzing. So the first thing that you have to do, you have to change the format of this data into number format, into value format rather. So what I'll do is I'll insert, just here I'll insert a column. When I insert a column, what I'll do is say equals value, then I'll click on that number there and press enter. So it returns to me the actual value. So this is the value and that is the same value. You won't see the change here, but when we do it for the other one, by dragging it or double clicking on the solid square, you'll see that everything will be turned into value. Now when it has been turned into value, this value here, we need to change its format. So for us to be able to change the format, first of all we have to change but to change this format we have to first to copy it, then paste it as value. Okay, so to copy it, I just control shift to highlight the data. When I copy it, I can right click and paste as value. Okay, when I paste as value, you see that now the data has been pasted as value, because here it's no longer showing the formula. Okay, when I've pasted it as value like that, the next thing that I have to do is to change also the format of the cells. Okay, so I just highlight, control shift down arrow to highlight everything, then I go to home, then I come and state that this is actually date. Where's the date? The time there, long date, short date. We're going to use the short date. Okay, now you see that your date has been, the date problem has been rectified. If you check out this date and that date, these are the same in the background, but the image it gives you is different. So when you have done this, you no longer need this one. You can either delete it or you can actually hide. So you can come here and hide that data which is not right, or you can delete it. So you've done the cleaning of your data there. Then this should be the amount. So for this one, what you do is that you just change the format to currency. So you click on the dollar part. When you click on it, this will appear because the cell is too small to display the numbers. So you just come and double click in order for the whole number to appear. From there, you just, if you want to increase the decimals, you can increase. If you want to reduce, you can reduce. All right. So I like it to 0 decimal places. All right. Okay. Then the other thing that I want us to be able to look at is when you look at the positions, all the positions are okay, but you've got a problem with marketing. Okay, under marketing you'll find that there is a problem. So there are many ways that you can be able to sort out this problem. So one of the ways is that you can use the find and replace, or you can also use the substitute function. How does this work? So what we're going to do is that we'll use the substitute function. What I'll do is I will insert a new column. I would rather have it okay. All right. Okay. Let me delete this one. Delete. Then insert a new column from there. Okay. So I want it just to be in front so that it's easier. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to show you one way of using the formula and another way of just using just the buttons. So we're going to use equals substitute. Immediately put a sub there, you have the suggestion. So the text is that one. You click on the text because it's asking us which text do you want to use. So that is the text. Then comma. What do you want to substitute? So I'm looking for, I have to put it in quotations. I'm looking for MKTG So when I find that one, comma, I need to replace it with, I need to put it in quotations since it's a text. I want to replace it with marketing, and I put the quotations, then I close. When I do that, I press enter. Since it didn't find, you check, this is the formula, but since it didn't find marketing in this, it just returned the same value which was there. So I'll duplicate the formula by doing that. You see that where there was this, now it has been changed to marketing. Okay, so now you have got this as a formula. If you want, I don't like to leave formulas like that. I can just copy and paste as value, or if I want, I can just hide this if I want to leave it as a formula. So I can just hide this so that my data is kept clean like that. Okay, alright, so these are some of the few data cleaning that you can be able to do. If you want to change these to only first name, to start with the capital letter, not all of them should not be in capital letters. What you do is that you do the same thing by just saying insert, so now for Abraham we want to change the casing. We'll say equals, then we'll say proper case, so that it only starts with the capital letter. Okay, I want to pick that one. Okay, so I'm picking this text here, then I close, then I press enter. You see that Abraham has got, let me just drag it to the top. Okay, yeah, correct. Then I drag it down also, correct. Okay, so when you've done that, what you've changed the casing. You can go ahead and hide that one or delete, or rather you can copy this, drag down, Ctrl Shift, drag down, copy that, then paste it there as value. Okay, like that. Okay, then you no longer need this one. You just press escape, then you delete it. Okay, so you can do that also for the next one, just like that. After your data has been properly cleaned, you have removed all that you don't want in this data, then you can go ahead and start your data analysis. So try out this. Let me know how it goes. If you've got any question, feel free